Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you want to learn how to make this sweet potato salad, okay, that is very healthy and yummy, continue watching. For this recipe, I use sweet potato. Every ingredient that I'm using here came from Aldi. So one of the key things I wanted to show you guys is to know how to make simple things like this. For example, I'm using this sweet and crunchy salad, which is from Aldi as well. If you don't want to use that, you can always use bistro salad. Both has their health benefits because they are full of fibers, and fiber helps you to break down food, and it also is good for helping you to control your blood sugar level. As this video forms part of the videos we are doing for those with diabetics or pre-diabetics, and I'm using egg as well to make up the protein for the food. Okay, so you can have it without the egg, you can have it with. The egg is optional, and also adding an optional thing, which is green olive. Okay, pitted green olive, that one is also optional. The cucumber you see there is optional as well. For dressing, you can use olive oil. Unnecessary will not advise that much, but it depends on you. But for me, I'll be using this ketchup. Okay, I'll be using ketchup for my dressing. Alternatively, people can use salad cream. It really depends on what you want. Okay, if I'm going to be using the bistro salad, then I'll be using the cucumber. But if I'm using the crunchy and sweet salad, I wouldn't be using the cucumber because that one already has some cucumber in it, and it equally has other ingredients, other vegetables, including sweet pepper. So one thing I'm showing you here is that if you do want to make your salad, your potato in advance, then wash, clean, cut, and soak it in cold water and leave it to soak. As I'm showing you here, I had to change that bowl because it's not big enough. So leave it to soak. Even you can even leave it to soak overnight. It just depends. To me, I like preparing my food in advance because then it makes it less demotivating to cook, because sometimes cooking can be tasking. So I just cut up the chips according to how I wanted it. The irregularity of it just came out like that. It wasn't planned. So soak your fries or chips that you have cut in cold water. One of the things I also discovered is that doing this helps in making the chips seem fresh and also not burn easily in the fryer when you're frying it. That's why you see the difference between frozen chips and the one that you cook from scratch. The frozen one doesn't burn very quickly. I think it's because it still has some liquid to it. I'm not sure. But this is what I've discovered, that when you soak it up, it doesn't burn that quickly. So what I'm doing here is actually a shallow fry, and I've let my pan and oil to be heated up to this extent, and that's one of the key things, because if you don't let it to heat up, you will soak up in oil and your chips becomes oily and slug. Not slug, what do you call it? Mushy. It just doesn't come out nice. So you must have your fries, your oil at the right temperature, and it must be bubbling like this. That's when you know it's ready. But don't make it too hot, because then it means that the chips will cook too quickly but not cook inside. So it's just important to get the balance right. How long you fry this is up to you, but sometimes I like my thing a bit more rustier and more kind of fried. Other times I don't mind how they come out. So it really depends on what you like. This is exactly what I have right now, and I like it the way it looks right now. Okay, it looks absolutely yummy, and it tasted yummy. I did not use salt to fry because sweet potato is sweet in itself, but I did add salt at the end, but then that was optional. So I wouldn't advise you use salt either. To make the egg, what I did is simply, well, break the egg open and then added onion, basil leaf, thyme, ginger, paprika, and equally something else I've forgotten, but I'll show you as the video goes on. Okay, one of the things I also wanted to do, before I continue, just break the yolk out. I added a bit of water to make the egg This is omelette I'm making, by the way, to make the egg a bit lighter. I don't know. Sometimes it just helps, sometimes it doesn't. But that's by the way. That is optional. You don't have to do that. That's just me being extra. Okay, so let's add some salt as well for taste for this particular recipe. So one of the things I wanted to take for you to take from this video is we already know the benefits of egg. Okay, so just go and research about the health benefits of each food that you eat. If you do have type 2 diabetics, it's important to add a lot of vegetable in every meal that you eat. If you want to lose weight, the same applies. So this type of food equally helps in improving your immune system, okay, because of the amount of fibers that you have in that salad. Each one, like the olive, the salad itself, and then the sweet potato plus the egg, every single thing has its own health benefits that you can benefit from. So one of the key things I wanted to speak about sweet potatoes itself is that it is very rich in fiber and equally has vitamin A and vitamin C, which helps, okay. And if you have type 2 diabetic, if you're type 2 diabetic, okay, and you really lose weight, this type of food really would help you, okay. Because type 2 diabetics can go unnoticed for quite some time, and if not checked, and if you do not change your diet, it can actually lead to more complications. So it's important that you do take care of your health the most as you can. So let's talk about sweet potato. I've mentioned some of the things about sweet potato. Um, One of the things that I discovered that it does help improve the immune system, because when you have low blood sugar level, your immune system is low. And considering the COVID pandemic we are in, it's important that we build our immune system the best way we can, okay? And equally, all the fibers that you're seeing from the vegetables or salads that you have also help to support in promoting healthy skin and better vision, okay. You can eat your sweet potato with anything, to be honest, but this is why I'm eating it for today. As I wouldn't say this is my go-to recipe, but this is what I eat from now and then, okay. So that's one of the key things I wanted to speak about. Another thing I wanted to actually bring to your attention is that when people do have diabetes or are diabetic, whether pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetic or type 1, which that one is mostly due to gene, it's important that you educate yourself. Where others judge you against it, please, I would say educate them, but then again, that's none of their business. Shouldn't be you to educate them. If they do want to learn, they can learn by themselves. The reason why I portioned everything out is just to make it look nice and to eat. Honestly, it does look nice to eat. What I added there is salt. Remember, the olive has a lot of salt to it, so don't try and add a lot of salt. Okay, so anyways, just to make it look nice to eat. So educate yourself, educate others on what your diabetics is, and look at the areas of your health that is lacking. What is it? What deficiency do you have? Do blood tests. Okay, go to your GP, get a check. One of the things that makes this issue more than it should be is because people don't check regularly. So go for regular blood checks at least every 6 months. Okay, so if you do like what you see and you think you will enjoy this recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and yeah, share with others, subscribe, and like this video. Thank you, and hope all these videos are helping you. Signing off, Talkinsen.